So in today's audit, I would like to talk about this brand Trader Joe's, or otherwise called TJ's, and see if they are really nailing it on Amazon, as they have one bestseller product, which is Bagel Sesame Seasoning Blend. And let's first start with the category insights. If you look at the net sales, around January is the peak time where the sales go over 200K as well. Other times they could be around 144 to 183K. There aren't really big spikes, so it's kind of fairly consistent demand all across the year. If you look at the units sold, that's about 10K, and during peak times can go from 13K to 15K as well. Now, if you look at the product sales, the units sold are about 6.1K, which is about 50% of the demand. If you look at the last month, for example. But is it really maximizing on the demand? Not really, because sesame seeds is just one category, and this product also partially falls into other category like seasoning in general. So there is a much bigger market where the brand can get more sales. However, we don't see much advertising on this brand. If we search for sesame seasoning, which is very relevant term, we first see another brand, and they're using a video which is very compelling and engaging, and then they are showing their top products, and then once we click on it, it lands on the store page where they can easily show their range and also use rich content to showcase their product. So they are capturing this placement, and a lot of traffic could actually be considering this brand first thing as they search for sesame seasoning. Then on the first row, there are other brands, but we don't see the Trader Joe's brand, despite the fact that they are number one and they have much larger number of ratings, which is over 44K, and they are very competitively priced. They do appear organically on the second row, but then on the first row, a lot of shoppers could have, especially if we consider mobile, they could have actually made a decision to buy one of the products like Danos, for instance, because their presence it's much stronger with the headline ad, with the video, and then also appearing on the top row. So it is a bestseller, but then it's also not maximizing their impact with the advertising, which could also mean that their organic position could be a bit shaky. And if we even look at the category insights or the category ranking, then they are number one right now, but then they have also been number two. So search volume is really very important where advertising can help the brand. Now let's look at some other search terms like from sesame seasoning. If we go for bagel seasoning, again we only see the product organically, and before that there are sponsored placements where other brands' products show up. As we move down, we notice some brands using video as well, but again there's a huge miss in terms of advertising traffic for this brand. And if we search for a more broader search term like seasoning, where I think a lot of consumers would be interested considering the huge number of reviews, good reviews that the brand has got, we don't even see it on page one. So it's a huge opportunity miss here because it's a much bigger market when we look at just the term seasoning. There's a lot of searches, much more number of searches here on this. And now if we look at the product detail page, a lot of rating, it appears that they are getting a lot of external traffic. Like if we look at the reviews videos, there's so many review videos would help build trust in shoppers, as a lot of people are talking about that. And then there are also a lot of reviewers or influencers who are making these videos. So definitely they are getting that external traffic. But that external traffic will actually be distracted a little bit when they search for the brand Trader Joe's, because they are leaving open these placements for the brands, and they could actually be stealing away those customers who know the brand maybe from externally, and they now happen to discover other brands as well as they come searching on Amazon. Like this top placement is not being captured by the brand, and then the couple of other placements on the top results. So I don't think this brand is using advertising at all, and therefore they are missing out on a lot of opportunities. Even if you look at the cross-selling, which could be very essential because they get a lot of traffic, they get a lot of sales. If you see, there's no defensive here, and there could be offensive placements. I noticed a couple of times. And then if you look at Some other products from the brand, like the pancake and waffle mix, again, they don't appear on search results on page one, so their popularity is not so much. So if they were showing this product as well as part of maybe on their product detail page, so a lot of shoppers would actually discover the other product from the brand, which could really help cross promote. And then a big miss is they are not using any storefront. And storefront is a great way to not only show the product but also the entire catalog. So that's again a huge miss here. Talking about the creative itself, there's just three main images, and there's no infographics as such, no rich content, and in fact the video is also not there, which could be a really important content type here. If we scroll further down, there's no A plus content as well, which is another miss for the brand. So at an overall level, this brand does have a huge potential considering the products have really good ratings. This product especially has over 44,000 ratings, which are over 4.7. So really good things people have to say about the product. And it's also got the bestseller badge and a very compelling price. So they need to be capitalizing more on this traffic, on the demand on the platform, and also really need to show their brand more strongly and in various different placements using ads. They could capture the banner ads, capture the video placements, and also capture the defensive placements or even offensive on some of the related products to increase the exposure. So all of that is being missed out on at the moment. And that was the quick audit. All of these insights are just the tip of the iceberg. There's more to uncover. We could definitely understand the market more deeply, understand the competitor products, and also the current setup. And if you want us to find that out for you and your brand, do let us know. I'll drop a link so you can fill up a form and you can get a free audit.